This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Hello, fellow crafters, Clickwells here, and we're back in the Villager Trading Hall, and this place is a ghost town. Look around these empty cells. I don't like this. This isn't great at all. Oh, look, there we go. Now we got some company. Where are you going? Where are you going? All right, maybe he wants to be part of the party. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started right away. What we need in here is we need to get started with a villager breeding center. We need to make sure that they have lots of places to breed. This guy came right in here to sleep. You know what? Maybe you can be our first villager. Why not? Why not? Let's lock you in there. You can be the first one. We're going to go and get another one so we can get them to breed. We want them to start basically the way that breeding works. Let me get in here and explain that to you guys real quick before we get started. But this villager, and when I bring another one in here, they're going to be the only two guys in here. And they're going to notice that there's 8 beds. Now, during certain parts of the day when it's time for them to breed, they're going to kind of look at each other, look around, and be like, hey, there's 2 of us and there's 8 beds here. So we need to increase our population to fill these beds. And they're going to try and do that. You're going to see some love hearts, and they're going to pop out a baby villager. We're going to do that 31 times. Hopefully, we're going to fill up each one of these slots with a very capable villager who's going to show us the correct trades that we want, and that's going to be great. So let's go ahead and find another villager for him to create some babies with, and we will be right back. Well, I'm a dummy. I made a dumb mistake. I went ahead and went to go ahead and start corralling all of these villagers back in. I used this nice long dirt channel from out here to do that, to bring them all over here, and I wasn't recording any of that. So I can explain to you what happened. Basically, I went out here and I went to start using dirt to bring the 2 villagers from this house in here that I trapped a long time ago. Here's some of the dirt that I was already taking down. And as I was doing that, 2 of the villagers that were already running around inside of my house managed to just jump into my little corral from. Oh, actually, you know, I can take this too. Jumped into my little dirt corral and decided to make that their home. So now we've actually got 3 villagers that are living down inside of our villager breeding hall, which is beautiful because that's 1 more than we need. And let's just go say hello. Hey guys. We got all 3 in the corner here just looking around, asking questions. That probably makes sense. I think they're probably a little bit curious about where they are. But what we're going to do next is we're going to start to breed them. And the way to breed villagers is to use things like carrots, potatoes, bread, that kind of stuff. Mostly just food. Or as far as I know, only food. So what we're going to do is try and find something to grow. Maybe we could use carrots. We do have a lot of potatoes kicking around. It really doesn't matter. We'll use carrots. Carrots are prettier. They're nice and orange. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we've already got a bunch of carrots here, but let me show you how I've been doing this. I just went ahead and slept there, but let's see this. I've got 2 items in my hand right now. I've got carrots in my left hand, and I've got bone meal in my right hand. The way this game works is whichever item you're able to use out of your 2 hands is going to be the one the game chooses. So I'm going to right click right now, and as you can see, there's already a carrot sitting there on that farmland. If I right click with a carrot in my hand, add a carrot, it's not going to be able to replant that carrot over top of the other one, but it will be able to place bone meal on top of that carrot. So I'm going to right click, bone meal, bone meal, bone meal. It's fully grown. I'm going to break it, and then now that it's just farmland there, if I right click again, you can't bone meal farmland for no reason, but you can put a carrot into farmland. So now it's going to choose the carrot instead of the bone meal, and then it's going to go back to the bone meal. So I can just keep on right clicking and then break it, and then keep right clicking and then break it, and then right clicking and then break it over and over again until we have all the carrots we need. I'm basically almost running out of bone meal anyway. So once this stack is over, we will bring this all back in and start breeding. Okay, so out of all that bone meal we had, we got 3 and a bit stacks of carrots, which is tons of carrots, so we should be have no trouble getting started here. Each one of their inventories can hold, I believe it's 12 carrots. For some reason now all of a sudden I'm thinking it might be 11, but I think it's 12 carrots that they can hold. So you don't want to throw them more than that, but once you do, they're going to start to toss carrots back and forth to each other. Let me run in there actually so we can look at them while we're doing this. As soon as I throw them more carrots than they can carry in their little inventories, they're going to start to throw carrots back and forth to each other. That's going to show them that they're ready to breed. You know what? Let me throw 32 plus that one. It's 43 in total. That should be more than enough to get all 3 of those started, and then we'll start to see them start to throw carrots, and that'll show us that they're going to begin the process. Now, it could just be right there. We just saw it. Look at that. There's our heart bubbles, and hopefully we're going to see a little one just pop out. Oh, they just swapped. They were having the love hearts, and then now they are. They can't decide who's interested in making this happen. I feel a little awkward watching this, but it's okay. Oh, look at that. We've got our first one. Excuse me. Hello, buddy. Welcome to the world. You're going to give us trades. I'm so glad to see you. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Once they trade, or I believe this, you'll have to double check this, but I believe if they attempt to trade and are not able to, that still utilizes the carrots that you've given them. So you're going to have to keep refreshing them. If they try to breed and they're not able to, I think I always try to throw them a little more carrots, but once they breed, I definitely throw them more carrots because then they're going to need some more. They've already used the ones I gave them. And if you throw them to the same guy that has them already in his inventory, that's okay because he's going to have extras and he's going to go ahead and throw those to somebody else, start the breeding process all over again. What I like to do is I keep a chest close by here. Maybe I'll put a chest right there and fill it up with carrots. And I'll just come by here every now and then. Just go ahead and give them some more carrots. Make sure that there's always 8 in there at least. And then I'll start bringing them out. I'll start putting them in their cells here. And we'll keep refreshing the process over and over and over again. Like I said, if in here these guys, or if these guys are somehow able to see these guys out here, they won't continue to breed. Because they'll say, oh, there's 31 guys out here. We definitely don't need to breed. There's only 8 beds. So they should be well hidden through these doors. They shouldn't be able to see anything. But just in case they do, though, like I said, it's no problem just to block them off. Now they are basically invisible to each other, so we can always use that if we have to. This is going to be a great villager breeder, guys. I'm so excited to get this place stocked, so let's get started. Have you guys ever had that thing where you basically are completely ready to do something, have all your ducks in a row, you're about to pull the trigger, and then you decide, you know what, I'm going to do something completely different? Well, that just happened. You know what, I'm not an animal. I got to close this door. Okay, we're going to head into the nether, and we are going to get ourselves a blaze rod. That's right, a blaze rod. I was going to wait to kind of take nether fortresses down, make that a big full episode, but we need blaze rods to get our brewing stand going because we want to make some potions. I would like to cure some villagers. That's right, we're going to make some villagers infected by zombies, and then we're going to go ahead and cure them. There's only one way to do that, and that's with splash potions of weakness and golden apples. That's right, golden apples. Oh, there we go. A terrible fortress. We have made our way into the nether fortress. It's a scary place. It's full of things like blazes and wither skeletons and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna be very gentle here and just kind of poke our way through. Oh, you know what? I think I almost saw a blaze spawner through there. Yes, it looks like I did. You can always tell by the nether brick fences that kind of outline them right there. You can see it on the left, and here is a wither skeleton. This is a wither skeleton. They're pretty vicious. They can wither you if they hit you with their sword, but we're going to stay back, keep on moving backwards as he approaches us, and we're going to see if we can get a wither skull. No wither skull. Just the bones. Just the bones. Yeah, that's a low drop percentage right there. Okay, I'm not going to place down any blocks. I'm not going to break any blocks. I'm just going to run in and run out. I want this place to be exactly as it is when we find it, when we come back for our nether episode. Let's take this guy out, see if he gives us a blaze rod in our first kill. No. Okay, so that's all right. We're gonna hang out by the spawner and see if we can get a few more guys to kill. You have to be careful because there's a few that generally spawn just randomly around the fortress. Oh, there, speak of the devil, right there behind me. These guys look like they spawned on that roof back there, so I'm just gonna see if I can hide myself behind this here fence and see if we can get lucky with our next guy. I think it's a 50% drop rate on these guys, so we should only have to kill a couple in order to get a blaze rod, but you know RNG, those numbers are never perfect, so let's see what these guys are gonna give us. Right on cue. Come on, guy. Please! You gotta beg sometimes. Crap. Please! Please! Look at that, see? See? Begging works. Begging works. Alright, we're gonna leave that just as it is. We're gonna get the heck out of here. I see you, Gas. Don't you fire at me. Okay, so like I said, we're going to turn this blaze rod here into blaze powder. We're going to get 2 powder from 1 rod, which is nice. We're going to grab some bottles that we're going to make our potions with. We need fermented spider eye, and we need gold ingots to make apples. We're going to get all the gold we can from the nether just like this. I went around for hours collecting gold, and then to make our fermented spider eyes, we're going to need spider eyes, obviously, which we're going to get from our spider spawner that we found earlier on in the season there. I'm just going to put some fences down and make a little farm there. I'll show you guys that later on, but for now, we're going to get some mushrooms, and we're also going to need some sugar. We can get the sugar from our sugarcane farm, and the mushrooms we will get here from the nether. We were out here for about an hour or so. We got about a stack of mushrooms, so that's no problem. Here is the brewing stand. We're going to find this inside of the church area over here. It's the cleric. This is his workstation. We're going to put that brewing powder, or that blaze powder in, put the fermented eye at the top, and turn that into potion of weakness. And then all we need to do to turn that potion of weakness into a splash potion of weakness is to add a little bit of gunpowder just like that. Bam, splash potion of weakness. We're going to fill our inventory with these, and then we're going to go and bring those over to our new villager trading center. Advancement made. Local brewery. Ooh. All right, we got tons of these. We are ready to go. All right, I'm going to place that right there, and hopefully we're going to be able to collect a villager from the corner. This sometimes can get a little bit annoying, but eventually one is going to walk out here. There we go. Let's lock him out, and we're going to hopefully let him get into this minecart, and he's going to go ahead and approach this zombie. We put a unpowered minecart rail right in front of the zombie, so that means that his minecart is going to stop. Perfect position right in front of them, almost like it's got brakes on, and then we're going to let the zombie go ahead and hack away at him with the sword that we gave the zombie. Right now, the zombie is a little bit too low to see the villager. I set him up that way with the rail sort of blocking him in a way. I have a piston there that's going to raise him up, though. And there, now he's high enough to see the villager. Now he can make contact, and he's going to take him out. And now our villager is a zombified villager, or a zombie villager, pardon me. It gets confusing with zombified piglins. But, yeah, that's a zombie villager, and we're going to go ahead and cure him. And he's going to give us a very good discount on some trades. You know what? I need to get past him. I didn't make myself a door, so let's just dig our way out here. Make a tunnel of shame. First, we hit him with the splash potion of weakness, splashy splashy. Then we hit him with the golden apple, munchy munchy, and you'll see him start to kind of shake, make a loud noise, and we'll see those green particles, pardon me, those gray particles turn into blue or red particles, and now he is in the process of healing. Let's give him a few minutes here and see what happens. Okay, this should be, there we go, that should be enough time. We've got zombie doctor, goal reached, that's excellent. We've cured him once, and he's going to be super happy with that. He's going to give us a discount for the rest of his life on any trade that we ask from him. But you know what, we're a little greedy, that's not quite good enough. So we're going to do this 2 more times and get the maximum discount possible, which means every book he's going to give us is going to have just a cost of 1 emerald, which is a pretty sweet deal. Okay, now that he's been cured 3 times, we're going to go ahead and give him a push. I'm going to make sure that he has a clear path all the way to his new little cell. We have a rail that's going to bring him all the way there. There is a powered rail underneath of him, I believe, but you know what? It's not powered right now, so we're going to have to go ahead and dig this out and put a lever there so we can power that rail and maybe give him a bit of a head start to kick him off into his new home there in that little cell we made him. Okay, buddy, so here you go. Off you go. Okay, so now he's going to be in his cell. He's super happy over there. We're going to need to nudge him back a little further, so I'm going to get my shield out just like this, and we're going to nudge him into position, and then we're going to break that rail in front of him and place down a lectern, because that's going to be his workstation. Okay, that zombie's going to hang out right there, too. He looks nice and comfy in that little hole, and he is stuck there. The rails kind of confuse him, but he's not a worry. As long as we stay away from him, we're going to be just fine. Okay, so there's the lectern. We're going to put some slabs right there so we can duck under those to actually... What? Did you give... I'm breaking 3 on the first trade. That's what we wanted. We wanted on breaking 3, and we wanted mending. That's what we need for our elytras. Remember, those are the first 2 trades we wanted, and we got one of them. First villager, first trade, exactly what we wanted. Pog! Okay, we're doing great. This is a great world, guys. What great luck we're having. Let's go ahead and get this guy all set up. I'm so stoked about this trade. What we have to do is we have to give him emeralds and a book. We have to buy something from him in order for him to lock in that trade. Once you see that trade, it's not locked in until you buy something. So let's go ahead and, oh, you know what? We don't have any books. So let's buy a bookshelf. Nice little trick with these guys. You can buy a bookshelf from them for 1 emerald, and that bookshelf actually turns into 3 books when you break it with an axe. They buy books from you for 1 emerald per book, meaning that you get 3 emeralds out of something that you paid for 1 emerald. So yeah, we can exploit this guy. We can exploit this little bugger. So let's go ahead and do that and get as many free emeralds from him as possible with this little, this nice little trick. Nobody tell Mojang either. I don't want them to find out about this. And there we go. So we've got our first book. We are on our way. Let's go. Okay, we went ahead and put him behind some iron bars. For some reason, that speeds up the process. I don't know exactly why it is, but it's definitely a good idea to set it up this way if you're going to be doing an entire villager trading hall. Okay, so the time of day has just switched on, so this guy is available to find a profession. He just made his first profession, so I'm going to go ahead and right-click on him. This is how the process works. This is how we re-roll villagers for trades. So he's got his first trade. We're going to look at it. Projectile protection 2. I don't want that. So let's go ahead and break the lectern. Since that's the lectern that he saw that gave him that profession, he's going to re-roll it. If we went and broke another lectern that was close by, but that's not the one he saw first, that wouldn't do anything. So if that's not working and he's not re-rolling his trade, that could be why you might have changed. You might be breaking the wrong lectern, but we have it nicely blocked blocked off and some dirt blocks here, so we know that this is the one he's seen. As soon as he sees it, we don't like his trade, we're going to break that. He's going to re-roll his trade and pick a brand new one every single time. So we're just going to right-click on him again. Smite 2, no thank you. Let's break this lectern, replace it, and he's going to give us another trade. What you got this time? Nothing. We didn't even give a book that time, so let's go ahead and re-roll it. Fortune 2, not a bad trade, but not what we want. And oh, look at that. Okay, mending. Yes, it didn't take that long. This is how you do it, guys. You kind of have to just keep re-rolling. Sometimes this can take a few hours. Sometimes it can take a few minutes, but you'll always get the book you want if you do it this way. And this is perfect. We got mending. We have unbreaking. We can put that on all of our gear, all of our tools. We can put that on our elytra now. We can use that right away. The only thing we need now is gunpowder. So this is getting pretty exciting, guys. Yes! And that is gonna do it for today, everyone. Yes, look behind me. We have gotten an army. We have a vicious army of librarians. You know what? Okay, maybe an army of librarians isn't the most intimidating thing, but they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. We have tons of books for days, and they are all 1 emerald per piece. We have everything we need. We also have glass. We have name tags. They're going to give us everything we need. We love these guys. We love these guys. You're special. You're special, Mr. Mending. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to wrap this up for today, guys. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for coming by and checking me out. I am all enchanted here with my new enchanted armor. I've got an enchanted bow on me finally. Let's fire that thing for the first time next episode. We're going to enchant all of our weapons next episode. That's going to be exciting. And we will start work on our general mob farm. That's right, general mob farm. It's going to be exciting. We're going to get that done. It's super, super important, and all of you need to know how to do that. So come by, check us out next week. Next episode, we will do that mob farm. Stay well, stay safe. Love you tons. Peace. Okay, bye-bye.